Folks, got a 1750 point Batrep. We're going to be playing a Maelstrom mission. Haven't decided which one yet. So I brought a little bit different of a Tyranid force compared to what I'm used to seeing. So I finished up some new models. I thought I'd give it a whirl. No idea how it's going to pan out against Gord's Astra Militarum, but let's take a look and see what I'm bringing. So I got 10 gargoyles just because I wanted somewhat of a screen. It's not many, but... and then I got, this is a 2 CAD force as well. So this is 1 troop selection, 2 MacLeods. Then I have 2 separate broods of Gene Stealers, 5 Gene Stealers in each brood, and a Brood Lord. Then in the elite slot, I have 2 separate broods of Lictors, a Venomthrope, and a brood of Zonethropes with a Neurothrope. The tall dude's a Neurothrope. They roll Paroxysm. HQ, I got the Death Leaper and Swarmlord and his bodyguard. He rolled Horror, Paroxysm, or sorry, Horror, Psychic Scream, and Onslaught. Heavy support slot, I got a pact with a Tyranids, 3 separate broods of Carnifexes. They're all just have sliding talons, so you can ignore the claws. It just looks pretty awesome. And then a Moloch. My Trigon will proxy as a Moloch to see if I can get the legendary Lictor Moloch combo, which is actually hard to do. Swarmy is going to be my Warlord, and that's it for the Tyranid force here.
And here we have 1750 points of Astra Militarum. So first off, my Warlord is Pask and his Punisher with Heavy Bolter side sponsons, and his buddy the Plasma Executioner, with dual Plasma Cannon side sponsons. And Pask is going to be sporting a Dozer Blade today. I don't have it modeled, but it's there. Also, for HQ, I have Yarrick. He's going to be joined by a unit of 5 Bulgarins, 2 with Power Mauls, and then also 2 Ministorum Priests. For fast attack, I have 1 Vendetta and 3 outflanking Scout Sentinels, all with multi-lasers. I have 3 identical troop choices of Veterans with 2 Plasma Rifles in a Chimera with the multi-laser and Hull Heavy Flamer. And then for my heavy support, I have a squad of 2 Wyverns with Hull Heavy Flamers. So that is my 1750 points of Astra Militarum. Tyler and I will be back with the game type and deployment.
Folks, so we've gone ahead and deployed. We are playing
Secret Mission 1.
Cloak and Shadows or something, I think that's it. So we have all the objectives on the board. We'll go over them right quick. So it's a Maelstrom mission. We got 3, 1, I think it's 5,
6, 4,
2's right back here.
2 back there.
And back. So taking a look at my force, we got my Fexes over here with one of the MacLeods and the Gargoyles lined up. With the Neurothrope, Zonethrope brood there, the Venomthrope's cowering away right there, tactically. Over this way we got my Tyranids, other MacLeod, he's on the ground there, just didn't want to have to shuffle models around. Looking at the Astra side, we got the Beatstick unit right here with Yarrick, Priests, and Bulgarins. Then Pask is looking to hold down this flank, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about him. I might just push the other side and hope objectives are good for me. Then we got his 3 Chimeras over there with Plasma Vets inside, and the 2 Wyverns on that side, and the Vendetta and the outflanking Sentinels on that end. And I have the Moloch, obviously, and 2 of my Lictors in reserve. On this side too, for me, I have my Gene Stealers that infiltrated up there with the Brood Lord that daisy chain back to get some shrouded. Other Gene Stealer unit there. Death Leaper's hidden away there. No one can see him. And I've lowered Yarrick's leadership by 1. So it might help for those Psychic Scream attacks or whatever it's called from the Neurothrope. So do you want to try and steal the initiative, or do you want the nits?
Steal.
Alright, so we'll make the roll. 1. So fortunately this time I get to go first. And we're going to look at my objectives since it's secret. Did you just get a 6?
Let's roll 6.
So I had 3 objectives, maximum of 3 for this mission, but they'll be secret. So So Gordy won't see these. I was literally about to say it out loud. Demolitions can't complete that. We have no buildings. We're not doing mysterious objectives. Let me show you the flyer, but it's alright. Alright, there's my second and third one. So those are the NID objectives for turn 1. So we'll come back after turn 1 and see how things go. Alright folks, so I moved up. That's it. I paroxysmed Yerrick's unit by 1 and actually took a single wound off with the Tyrannifex, which was something. And I lost a single gargoyle to a dangerous terrain test. So I did get my objective, secure objective 5, thanks to the gargoyles there. So it is 1 point for the Tyranids so thus far. And let me double check these other ones. Yep, so I don't have anything else. So that frees me up to get one more objective next turn. So Gord's going to go ahead and draw his objectives, and I'm going to look away from the camera.
Alright, so here we go. First objective, ATL. Objective number 2. And then the last objective. Alright. So we will be back with my turn 1. End of Astra Militarum turn 1. Start with over here. Pask and his buddy moved up, as well as Yerrick and his B-stick unit. Pask fired in at the Tyrannifex and managed to take him down 1 wound. And the Executioner fired in at the Gargoyle unit, scattered over, did a wound to the Carnifex here, and took out the Gargoyle that was securing this objective. Over here, this Chimera just backed up onto this objective. He was actually able to snipe off the single Gargoyle standing on top of that ledge. Both of these Chimeras moved up and fired both their main guns and their contents at that Carnifex and managed to deal 1 wound between the 2 of them. However, in both, 1 plasma gunner got hot. And the Wyverns fired in and over into the center here, giving me first blood, taking out the Gene Stealer unit, and with the Broodlord in it. Also, because I secured this objective and that objective, and Tyler only has the 1 back here, I was able to soar Supremacy, which gives me 2 victory points. So the score is now 3-1 for the Astra Militarum, going into Tyranid's turn 2. So I'm going to hand the camera over to Tyler so he can take his newest objective card.
Let's see. So my next objective is... Alright, so end of Tyranid's turn 2. So over this way, I Terror from the Deep, the Bulgrin unit actually did really good, killed off 2 Bulgrins and Priest.
That was from the Mala?
Yep, from the Mala. Okay. He came up, and then I actually rolled for him to be placed, and Gordy put him back here for me, so I tried to run and grab that objective, which he obviously knew what I was trying to do there, so that's not a big deal. And over this way, it's stuck, and over this way, everyone just kind of moved ahead. The Death Leaper flew up and actually tore that thing apart, rolled really good. These 4 Gene Stealers failed to do a single thing to that, so they're about to get roasted.
Yep.
And that Lictor back there appeared, actually stunned, or shook that dude, or shook, that's the just snapshot. So anyway, that thing's useless. So Lictor's just chilling there, so he can't actually be targeted by the Wyverns, thankfully, so he's just going to sit there and charge them and hopefully finish them off next turn. And my other Lictor failed to come in and rolled a 1, unfortunately. And my other Carnifex charged in, killed off one of them, and they beat me down. Literally took me right to the last move, which was unfortunate with them. So
you also
and I Warp Lanced Pask, and he's immobilized. So he's going to be, so long as I stay towards this side of the table over here, he's not going to be doing a whole lot, and should be fairly easy to get close. But losing that combat brought them closer, which is going to be huge. So at this point, it's not looking overly great for the Nids, but because he has still some solid reserves coming in. Just roll. In that combat with effects, do I whiffed hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been.
You were strength 10 because of Swarm Lord, and you got 2 wounds. And with my re-rolling 5-up invul save, I made one of them.
Yeah, so that would have been huge. But I did get an objective. No prisoners because I killed a wyvern. And
you killed a chimera.
Oh, chimera, yeah. So unfortunately, if things had gone how I liked, I would have got D3 because I almost had a chance to kill 3 things. And I actually would have took Pass Out, but he had a cover save from.
The Bulgur was standing in his way.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. So let's see what happens in Astra.
So I get to draw 1 card myself. Yeah. We are looking at this card right here. So we are going to be on to Astra turn 2. So the end of Astra Militarum turn 2. I had my reinforcements arrive here with the Sentinels, and the Vendetta flew on. Over on this side of the board, Pass fired in at the Gargoyles and took them out, obviously. And he used the Strike and Shroud, so he also popped smoke. So him and the other Lehman Russ have a 5-up cover save come Tyler's turn. Over here, the Bulgarians moved up, fired and assaulted into the Zoanthropes. And I managed to take them all down except for the Neurothrope, which has 1 wound left. This Chimera here, along with its contents, fired in at Death Leaper here, along with the guys who fell out of that Chimera, and managed to do nothing. The Vendetta here fired in at this Carnifex and did terrible. I got 1 hit, and then he made his cover save. The Wyvern fired in at the Venomthrope and the Mucilid, and I did 2 wounds to the Mucilid and 1 wound to the Venomthrope, so not enough to kill either of them. The Scout Sentinels took this Carnifex down another wound. And the contents of this Chimera, along with its Lasgun Arrays, took down the Lictor back here down to 1 wound and made him go to ground. And then I used the Chimera itself to flame that unit of Gargoyles, but Gene Stealers, and I took them down to just 1. And because the Sentinels over there captured Objective 3, I was able to secure Objective 3. Now it is on to Tyranids turn 3. So Tyler, if you'd like to show them your card.
Let's see what I get. Right now I need something good at this point in the game. Something grim. Huh. Alright, so that's my objective. Alright folks, so end of Tyranids turn 3. My Lictor did not come in, hence my Moloch staying on the table, which kind of stunk, but could have been worse. Swarmy came in, butchered the unit, actually rolled amazing with him. Only thing I lost was the Neurothrope, which stunk, because that's the whole reason I went Kamikaze in there. Didn't do anything to pass, because I needed my Neurothrope free. Over this way, lost my last Gene Stealer to Overwatch. Figured I'd try and protect Death Leaper since he'd been doing pretty well over there. He immobilized this, so he won't be able to get flamed, or nothing will be able to get flamed really there, which is kind of good. And you can't do too much more with his down to 1 hull point. These boys here, they got charged by the Venomthrope, but I rolled 7, which is dead on what I needed, and of course he didn't have Move Recover. He failed the charge there. The other effects charged in. I didn't want to blow it up with Hammer of Wrath, and when you know it, I rolled 3.
You rolled enough to blow it up.
Yeah, enough to blow it up, and of course the angle was perfect to get right on the side armor, which stunk, but could have been worse, I suppose. This Lictor tried to snapshot them, so he's going to be chilling there, and unless he gets fired upon, then he's going to be charging in at them. So objective-wise, I actually did somewhat good, which will help me next turn. I got secure objective 2 and secure objective 2. So that's why I had to stay on the board. I had to stay there. It was worth 2, and then I can draw 2 next turn. So that's it for me. So we'll see what objectives Gord gets, you get 1.
I get one more.
One more objective.
So I get that one right there. Alright, so on to Astra turn 3. Alright, at the end of Astra Militarum turn 3. Over here, Pask's buddy moved over. We used the split fire order and took out the MacLeod and the guard for Swarm Lord. Yarrick here, like the boss he is, stood back up with his 1 wound. The Vendetta flew over here, took some shots at the Moloch, because it's really the only thing I could do. And Tyler made both of his cover saves. Over here, these guardsmen fired in at that Carnifex. I managed to take it down 2 wounds. These guardsmen, along with the contents of that Chimera and one of the Lasgun arrays, fired in at Death Leaper to no effect. The other Lasgun array took care of the lictor that was in that corner. And then the Chimera mixed with those 3 sentinels fired at this Carnifex and took him down to 1 wound.
Yes.
And finally, the Wyverns fired in up over at the Venomthrope and MacLeod and took them both out.
Yep.
Then because I was still stuck in combat with Death Leaper and immobilized, he auto hit and was able to destroy the Chimera, and the contents fell out and are now pinned. So on to... oh, also, I threw out my card Domination, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get it anymore. It was looking tight there for a little bit, but yeah, now it's just impossible.
Let's see.
Let's see what 2 cards Tyler can draw.
Well, oops, I almost dropped the camera. So let's see if I can get some decent objectives with my Lictor finally showing up, my other one, because it's turn 4. Alright. And... okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Alright, so pretty solid turn actually for the Tyranids. My Tyrannifex came up, killed off all these guardsmen. That Carnifex grabbed the objective, he just mumbled forward. Swarm Lord actually charged in at Yarrick, Hammer of Wrath, and knocked him out again. So he just got slammed against that wall. Swarm Lord grabbed that objective. The Moloch back there burrowed. I put the Lictor back there just so I'm 100% probably going to get Linebreaker. Good charges over here. Lictor or Death Leaper charged in, slaughtered them. Carnifex charged in, like stepped on 1 or 2 of them. They ran, and the Carnifex just didn't do anything. So he kind of fumbled around. So I did get a few objectives this turn. So I got objective 4, and I got objective 1 with Swarm Lord. And what was that one? So I'll check. And I did not get that one, but I'm going to toss it away and secure objective 3. Fat chance of getting that one. So we'll see what Gord gets for objectives. You get to draw 1 new one.
I get to draw 1 new one.
So let's take a look.
Let's see what I can get here. And we get this one right here. Alright. So on to Astra Militarum turn 4. Alright, so end of Astra Militarum turn 4. The Wyverns over here turned. They both flamed the Lictor and shot their Storm Swords at him. Storm Shard mortars at him. And I only managed to do, I think, did I do 1 wound or 2 to him?
2 wounds.
2 wounds, so he's down to 1 wound there. These veterans here continued to fall back. They took their snapshots in at Death Leaper in these ruins here. Ooh. And they just failed at life. Over here I did my split fire order. I was not able to kill off the Carnifex. And Pask fired in at the Tyrannifex here and managed to do 2 wounds to him, but sadly couldn't kill him off. Yarrick stood back up. He shot in at Swarm Lord and then ended up charging him to try to, do something, but he's dead again. The Vendetta flew back here and landed, getting me secure objective 2.
Yep.
And also he fired in his 3 las cannons at Swarm Lord, got 2 wounds off on him. And the 3 sentinels fired in at Swarm Lord as well, but didn't manage to get any wounds.
So So I have 3 objectives now, turn 5.
Yep, so Tyler's going to draw his 3 objectives, so here you go.
See what I get. So I have. Huh. And. Alright, so that's my objectives for turn 5. Alright, so end of Tyranids turn 5. Over this way, the Moloch came up, blew up one of the Sentinels. Swarmlord charged in, killed off one, dropped the other one down to 1 hull point. Over this way, the Lictor charged in, blew up one of the Wyverns and stunned the other one. Death Leaper charged in and mauled them. Over this way, the Carnifex making his way towards the squadron there. Yeah. The Tyranids charged in actually, and since Pask is immobilized, he hit him automatically with a smash attack, dropped him a hull point, and shook him. This Carnifex stayed here, which grants me 1 objective, I believe. Yep, so I score objective 6, and I don't think I got any other ones. Ooh, and ooh. So I'm going to throw away this one, secure objective 1. And going into Gord's turn 5, we'll see what you get for objectives.
I got 2 new cards.
That's 2 cards for you.
Which are this card here. And this card here. Alright, work with that. On to Astra turn 5. Okay, so end of Astra Militarum turn 5. Pask was able to take out that Tyranids, and his buddy was able to take off 1 wound on the Carnifex. The Wyvern over there was shaken, so he couldn't do anything. Yarrick stood back up, and I just moved him over to that objective. And the Vendetta just chilled where it was so that I could get another 2 secure objective 2s. So that gives me another 2 points there. And over here, Swarmlord killed the last Sentinel, taking him out. So, on to Tyranids turn. Oh no, roll the die.
Yeah, so wait, let's see the points. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're tied right now. So I got line breaker, you also have line breaker.
8, yeah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, yeah.
So let's see if it goes on. You can roll since it
Go
doesn't
on.
matter either way. Yeah, it does.
It does. So on to Tyranids turn 6. Let's see what 2 cards you draw.
Yep. See if I get some good ones. So we got. Okay. Oop. That's a big one. And. That is doable, I believe. No, actually, I can't do that one. So, we'll see what happens. Folks, so it's the end of Tyranids turn 6. So, Swarmlord just sat there, which guards me objective 3. Up on the upper end of the table there, that Carnifex charged in. Discord. And he actually got 2 6s on the Hammer of Wrath, which was amazing. Took 2 hull points off. Got enough attacks to kill him. So, that's 2 vehicles I killed. Then the third one over here, Death Leaper and his boy, killed that one. So that grants me Big Game Hunter and will be D3 victory points. And so I got Secure Objective 3, thanks to Swarmlord. I got Big Game Hunter, so let's see what happens. Zinch dice. Wow. Grants me 1. Thanks, Zinch. And just in case, I'm going to toss Secure Objective 5, because that is in the middle of nowhere. So that's it for Tyranids turn 6. So why don't you draw your cards there and we'll see if there's a chance for you to catch up.
Alright, let's see what I can get.
Go kill Swarmlord.
Alright, so there's that. And then there is that.
Any chance or
Oh yeah, there's still a chance.
there's still a chance. There we
So
go.
on to Astra Militarum turn 6.
Yeah.
Alright, so end of Astra Militarum turn 6. The Vendetta fired in, as well as Yarrick at the Swarmlord, and I managed to do 2 wounds to him. He saved his 3rd and final wound. I decided to discard Secure Objective 6. Hoping that the game will go into turn 7. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. 2. No, that's the end of the game. So the final score is 8 for Astra Militarum.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Warlord and Linebreaker.
11 for Tyranids. So
Truth
very,
be told, I did
very
not see
close
that
game.
I thought I was going to get tabled halfway through. It looked rough.
That Death Leaper.
Oh,
He,
man. MVP.
the reason you stayed alive.
How many points did he kill? He killed 2 veteran squads himself. He killed 2 chimeras. He killed...
The Manticore.
Yeah, he killed the Manticore there.
Or not the Wyverns.
Or Wyvern, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that Lictor, he kind of...
Yeah.
He kind of did a little bit, but yeah. Death Leaper killed a lot of stuff by himself. And he
Yeah.
killed the wound.
Task would have done better if he didn't get immobilized.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went halfway through the game. I was having my doubts about the list, but I don't know, Death Leaper.
Death Leaper's
You
pretty
killed-
intense.
You had almost half my army killed by turn 3.
Yeah.
That was a big deal.
And this Ghost Sentinels actually did alright. I mean, they just kind of picked away at the Carnifex, but they gave me a couple points for
Yeah, and I had
the
to go
objective.
back and get them too, because that was Linebreaker.
Now, if they had been last cannon, I might have been able to take out Swarm Lord, but
Yeah.
there would have been more points. Ah well.
Yeah, I'm shocked by the results here. Lictor seemed fun, but the Blame Lictor seemed kinda... They didn't really do anything. They more or less just really annoyed you. Made you shoot them.
Yeah.
It's 50 points for distraction, I guess. I don't know. I think you definitely need the assassin formation to get a bunch of them and snip around the table. And also it's nice when they don't come in on... Or when they come in on not turn 4. Because if he came in early, that would have been a big deal for me. Getting to do some charges. It's more about hit like a baby. I'm not going to deny it.
He didn't do bad. He did take out Yarrick 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, and he slaughtered that unit. And then he just ran. And then he killed the Sentinels and held that. Really the only things that did work on the table for me were Death Leaper, the Moloch, and Swarm Lord.
The Carnifexes did okay.
I guess, yeah, I don't know. Everything kind of... All the big stuff hit hard. All my little stuff did nothing. The Gene Stealers didn't do a thing. They charged in over here and just got splattered.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised at that. I think I got some good cards though. You were ahead of me for a bit on points, I think.
I had Kingslayer since the beginning. That was one of the
really?
first cards I drew. So I was really looking to get Swarm Lord.
Yeah, and then there's just one turn where I got like all 3 of my objectives. It just worked out.
Yeah.
And then I got secure objective 2 double.
I held on to Domination for too long.
Yeah, that one's... Well, it looked good for you for a while, and then Death Leaper kind of just picked this side of the table.
I thought if the Vendetta came on, and if Yarrick's unit won combat, I could have gotten it, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know, this is probably one of our better games we've had in a long time though. I thought you had it.
Well, guys, stay tuned. Hopefully there'll be another campaign battle coming up soon. Got to see what's happening with their Dark Eldar player, but hopefully we'll get in our next match. And enjoy. Hope you love the Astra paint job. Isn't it just beautiful, everyone?
I like it, the Chrome Guard. It's like a new Star Wars movie, the Chrome Trooper.
There we go. Happy wargaming.